Now that's what's up. People over there, what's up? Feel me stand and say what's up. What's up? 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 Daniel Hunter, Miz, and Bray Hunter Maurice, or also known as Other Mellow, who is paired with another fella. Cause we're hearing the truth, the awesome funny truth, who used to be annoying, now he's not so fooling, he's not as funny as old Wendy, but he's not so blendy. He claims that he showed Ty looking him in the eye, and that's how he get in the main event of SmackDown Live. And not just that, but he also showed how to thrive. Because, excuse to see Bella, he says, that's what's up, 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 what's up. And one more time for you live viewers, say it with me, that Raw sucks, SmackDown rocks. Hey Raw, you suck, SmackDown, you rock. Hey Raw, you suck, SmackDown, you suck. Yes, good thing nobody saw that. That did not go as planned. Guys, of course, I said in my Twitter feed that my review was going to be delayed a few minutes because I was working on a special entrance. And all I had to say was, what's up? But I couldn't, keep you guys waiting longer, so I didn't practice that rap enough. Plus, also, as you can tell, I'm probably not the best guy when it comes to rapping. I tried to rap one time, which was for a project in college. It was for a project. It was my media management class. We were pretending we were bargaining to make media for an opening cheese parlor. And of course, for video, myself and the other video guy in my group thought that, we should make a rap. Because, it's going to be a college-themed, like type place to hang out at, whatnot. And then my partner's friend who tried doing the rap couldn't quite do it, so I just did it. It may be available on YouTube somewhere. Not going to tell you where, because we got an A on the project put it that way, but I'm not the best when it comes to rapping. But still, let's say this one more time, though, as I said, to end that rap, because all of us know you probably agreed that, hey, Raw, you suck, SmackDown Live, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck, SmackDown Live, you rock. Because tonight, they announced, of course, that in 2 weeks, on September 18th, it's going to start the second ever Mixed Match Challenge, which, it's for charity, all right. It's nothing, spectacular. But, it is what it is, I think. Some two new tag teams announced. I will pull up before we get started with this live review of SmackDown Live, what the teams are, and I will share who my winner I think will be. And we'll get to that very shortly. But anyways, let me see here. Wait, that's not it. Come on, where is it? Come on, where is it? Aha, I found it. Okay, so from SmackDown Live, we got The Miz and Asuka, who were last time's Mixed Match Challenge champions as well. Don't expect them to win again, since Asuka's no longer a big winner anymore. We'll talk about her also briefly in the show. Also, we got them from SmackDown Live. From Raw, we got Team Little Big, Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss, which Alexa Bliss was kind of eyeing up Elias last night. Does this mean that she still doesn't have eyes for Braun Strowman anymore? Even though in real life she is married to Buddy Murphy, so look out, somebody might be gonna get these hands. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to hate him right now. We have the WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, taking on who was, I believe, was part of the runner-up from the last edition of the Mixed Match Challenge, which is Charlotte, who was paired with Bobby Roode. But this time, AJ Styles is paired up with Charlotte. Prepare for the Queen to be phenomenal this time instead of glorious. Woo! from Raw, we got Sasha Banks and Bobby Lashley. Not really a fan of that one. We got Jimmy Uso and Naomi team up again, husband and wife. Okay, that's reasonable. We also will have Finn Balor and Bayley team up, which, all right, okay, but I would rather see Finn Balor team up with Sasha Banks. I felt those two gelled well together. And of course, well, I'll save this one for last. Of course, the least favorite of all of them, Alicia Fox, and the modern day Maharaja. Gender my balls. Nope. We also have Rusev Day and Lana Day, because Lana is the best. Lana number one. Lana is the best. Lana number one. Lana is the best. Lana number one. We got them teaming up again. And we also have, this one's a little bit, it's okay, but it's a little bit random. Kevin Owens and Natalya. All right? I don't know. Not the biggest fan of that one either. So most of these teams are kind of mad, but of course, my favorite and the team I'm going to pick this time, based off of how they seem to, come together with someone tonight on SmackDown Live. And I'm going to give it a little more time before I consider it a face turn for Miss Mella is Money. But R-Truth and Carmella. And I don't know why I'm still talking in this microphone, because I'm sure you can all hear me by now. But anyways, let's set the microphone down for a second. But yeah, that was announced today. That's in 2 weeks. It's going to be, actually, I'll make a couple more announcements, because it's now going to be 6 days until next episode of Raw. Boo, boo, boo. It's going to be those 6 days till I get to do my next rant video. Yeah, yeah. What's up? 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 And it's going to be 7 days till the next episode of SmackDown Live. What's up? What's up? SmackDown, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. Hey, SmackDown, you rock. It is, let me see here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days until I get to go. It's going to be Hell in a Cell. Okay, what's up? 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 It's also, let's see here. Actually, it's only 3 days until I'm going to NXT live right in Pittsburgh, PA at the Stage AE, which I'll be attending live. My good friend Daniel Gaiza on Friday night. So all I can say is, what's up? 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 And of course, also, last but not least, I got to put this over because it is my favorite month of the year. It is 18 days till my 25th birthday. So, what's up? 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 And to be nice, be courteous, because I always rave about how I am 2 days older than her, but it's also 20 days till Sonya Deville's 25th birthday as well. So, not the biggest fan ever, but what's up? 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 But guys, let's get into the actual show here now. What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993 country for my live review of SmackDown Live, the September 4th, 2018 edition of SmackDown Live. And as always, of course, it is a nice refresher from another show from Raw. Remember this I showed you guys last night? Yeah, this was sitting right here last night. This time, we're up on here, and this is not on the bed anymore because I had to make room for the garbage can because that's how bad Raw was last night. But SmackDown Live, of course, small little nitpick about SmackDown tonight, about, of course, what SmackDown's been doing the past weeks, even though it's been on fire. A little nitpick about it, though. But still, the show was awesome once again. Everything felt like it mattered. And again, it slowly but surely is making me become a fan of someone else. Someone who I've claimed for the past years has been pointless and I've hated. But now I'm actually wanting to see this guy maybe get somewhere on SmackDown Live. And all I can say about him is, what's up? 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 And actually, no. To take it back, let's go back to last week or the other week whenever he was picking up Carmella because he's looking for a match with Carmella. Let's see here. Anyways, but but my favorite line was still, Truth, put her down. That's what's up. We'll talk about R-Truth a little bit later on. But yes, that's the mood I'm in tonight. I'm in an R-Truth mood. And again, I do apologize for the bad rap at the beginning of this video. And I've gone on and on already about random gibberish. But let's get into SmackDown Live and talk about this show. Live chat. Do we got anybody in the live chat so far? Nope. That's not cool. That makes me sad, but it's okay. We'll get people coming on later, hopefully. Anyways, let's get started here with this live review. So we opened up with Renee Young in the ring, introducing us to Brie Bella. That is Brie Bella, the wife of Daniel Bryan, not Brie Bella, the sister of Nikki Bella, who's randomly showing up on Monday Night Raw. Why? I don't know. Probably because they're going to be doing a terrible match at Evolution with Ronda Rousey. Not looking forward to that. But anyways, Brie and Daniel come out to the ring. They're interviewed about what's going on with Miz and Maurice, and they play a video back from earlier today in an empty arena. They're taunting Bryan and Bella to come out and punch them in the face to save the embarrassment of being beat down in front of the millions of people again, in front of the millions. And of course, when they don't come out, they say they must be afraid of them. Bryan says that's a perfect interpretation of who they are. People who attack him and his wife from behind and then show up early to call them out, even knowing they weren't there. They call themselves the It. No, sorry. They call themselves the It couple. But the reality is they're nothing but a couple of cowards. Brie says, cowards talk, and they didn't come here to talk. They don't have to wait until Hell in a Cell, you know. So they pretty much called out Miz and Maurice. But then Renee informs them that they are not here. They left. And then out came Almas and Vega, who run down for them crying in the ring about how unfair their lives are and renames their TV show Total Bores. She thanks Renee for playing the footage from last weekend, and Almas says it reminds him of how much fun it was to walk all over the great Daniel Bryan, and he's ready to do it again. So it sets up a rematch from last week between Daniel Bryan and Andrade Cien Almas. We had the match, and as I keep saying, these two similar styles have great chemistry in the ring together. We've seen two singles matches so far. I wanted to see these two have a feud and literally have a pay-per-view match. Like this could be, a main event match for pay-per-view. Well, I would say, like an A pay-per-view, like WrestleMania or SummerSlam yet at least. But they could have a good match with stipulation on pay-per-view, I'd say. I mean, I'm not sure what exactly you would put them in, but again, their styles are very similar. I think they both just gel really well together. And at the end of the match, almost like he was going to get the win, and Bryan reverses him back into, hitting a flying knee, and he gets the victory over Almas. And afterwards, it looked like, Vega was trying to get in the ring, but then Brie Bella just got in there and took her out as well with a knee to her face as well. I'm sorry. In the words of our good friend, who I'm going to be talking about in a little bit, Shinsuke Nakamura, knee to the face. A nice sick-looking knee to the face. She didn't botch like she did last night. She did 2 bad botches on suicide dives last night, but she had a nice knee to the face of Zelina Vega. But then the Miz and Maurice appear on the Titantron. I think they hope Bryan and Brie are having a nice night as they are. They're taking the night off, and they're on a date at an Italian restaurant that they've shut down for the night, which made me crave some Italian. I can go for some Italian. Anybody have an Olive Garden gift card nearby or something like that? They hear they were being looked for, but they know the truth. That is, the truth has set me free. They were there earlier looking for them, and they'll just have to wait till Hell in a Cell. So then we get a hype for the Connor's Cure thing, and then we have Bryan and Brie rolling into an interview and saying they're leaving to go to dinner. Maybe some Italian? So obviously they were going to look for the Miz and Maurice. They have a recap of what's been going on with the women's title scene with Charlotte and Becky. Then they had them interview them via satellite, but they were in separate rooms because when they're in the same room. Obviously, they're just going to kill each other. Charlotte says at SummerSlam she won the title and lost her best friend. She thinks Becky did deserve to win, but what was she supposed to do? Lie down? No. And Becky even said to be the best, you got to beat the best, and she won. And then she talks about growing up in a shadow and says she looked at Becky as an equal, as a pioneer. And it was she that put herself in her shadow, and all she had to do was ask if she wanted a title match. Becky is skeptical and tells her off before asking if she looks like a charity case, and she's done playing. And from now on, she is taking. It was a full-time job being her friend, managing her insecurities and telling her she was good enough for her last name. But she's not. She doesn't care how many times she has to drop her where she stands. She's taking the title home. Flair mock claps and says she's glad she's so fired up because at Hell in a Cell, she's not going to look at her best friend who was never second best, but in the ring, she is second best, and she can't handle it. Becky tells her to shine the title up real nice because she's never going to see it again when she takes a Hell in a Cell. So the Hell in a Cell match is official. The interview was just simple and to the point. I mean, yeah, Becky, being a little bit stubborn and whatnot again, still, but, again, Becky Lynch is just, this feud is now like toned down from the fact that, oh, the crowd never truly believed in me. Did you guys? Now, nope, has nothing to do with that. It just has to go on, Becky Lynch obviously just wanted to overcome the woman who feels that keeps getting in her way every time she's about to get to the top. And that's her former best friend, Charlotte Flair. That's all this is focused on. I kind of wouldn't. I mean, I know I'm not a big fan of multiple Hell in a Cell matches, but I mean, we're getting two, which is fine, one each brand. But if we're getting a third or fourth one, which again, that's why I'm not a big fan of. I wouldn't mind this match being inside Hell in a Cell. I mean, the one I would be pushing more be inside Hell in a Cell is Joe and Styles, but it's probably gonna be Hell in a Cell. But it's got to be some type of structure, some type of stipulation for that match. We'll talk about that match shortly. But if they would decide to put Hell in a Cell on this match, I wouldn't mind it at all. I mean, they've had a few good matches beforehand on like SmackDown, of course, when they feuded in early 2016. So, I wouldn't mind that at all. But the match is official. Becky Lynch is going to get a title opportunity against Charlotte at Hell in a Cell. We'll see how this goes, as I think hopefully it will build up to a second match, which I believe should be the main event at Evolution, that pay-per-view. That's all women's pay-per-view happening in October, in case you have not heard that. And all I gotta say is do not make Ronda and Nikki the main event. Make Becky and Charlotte the main event. With a stipulation, I'd say. If this match does not get a stipulation, that one definitely should have a stipulation. And it will be awesome! That's what I had to say for that. We got a Wallet High Jazz saying, "What's up? What's up, Wallet?" If I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Anyways, so then we have Naomi making her entrance, and out came the Iconics. This was kind of like the lowest point of the show, I thought, in my opinion. So I'm like, okay, we've already seen Naomi wrestle Peyton. She's lost to both members of the Iconics, which, me, like, okay, it's making them at least look a little bit better. The Iconics come out, it's like Naomi's favorite thing in the world to do is get beat up by her. That's what Billy Kay said. And Peyton Royce countered and said, no, it's clearly her. They went back and forth like 10 times, which it got a little annoying. From me, from me, from me, from me, from me, from me, until it turns out to be a joke on Naomi's name or something like that. Anyway, they say that the SmackDown women's division will soon understand that they are the future, and the future will be iconic. They had the match again. I mean, we've already seen Naomi beat Peyton Royce already. I mean, we've already seen Peyton Royce beat Naomi. Each one of the Iconics have a win over Naomi, and then just Naomi overcoming the odds finally, and beating Peyton not drastically, but she did a roll up, and afterwards the Iconics beat her down, which okay, made them still kind of look strong, whatnot. Then out came Asuka to take out both of them. We haven't seen Asuka since she lost that terrible match at Extreme Rules. I'm sorry, that match might be my worst match of the year. The match between Asuka and Carmella with Ellsworth in a shark cage. That might be my worst match of the year so far. but Asuka came out to save her. And now apparently I thought, oh, we're probably going to get a match with, Asuka, Naomi, and the Iconics next week, probably. Mixed, it's just another tag match. All right, whatever. Nope. It's going to be another match added to the WWE Super Showdown pay-per-view that I do not give one crap about. Or as it should be called now, the Super Tag Team Showdown. Because we have how many tag team matches for this Super Showdown? Let's look at this. Let's see here. Can I find a card at all for the Super Showdown? WWE Super Showdown card. Because again, I was gonna make a predicted match card first for Super Showdown, but that's not gonna be the case now because I have absolutely no interest in watching. It's gonna be another glorified house show. That's what it's gonna feel like. So far, where is the list of matches? We got, okay, so we're going to get Styles and Joe, okay. Miz and Bryan for a #1 contenders match, all right. Triple H and The Undertaker, again, no interest in that match at all. We're getting The Shield taking on Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. We're getting Ronda Rousey and the Bellas versus the Riot Squad. That's 2 tag team matches. John Cena and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Elias, that's 3. In a cruiserweight title match between Alexander and Buddy Murphy. And now we announced tonight that we're getting Asuka, Naomi, and the Iconics. That's 4 matches out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half of the matches so far for the Super Showdown are pointless tag team matches. I don't know. I mean, yeah. So obviously, they're making Iconics look like they were an obstacle for Naomi to overcome. Naomi got lucky picking up a win, so now she needs help. So she has a friend now in Asuka apparently to help her. Don't know, how this will go, but whatever. The lowest point of the show, in my honest opinion. We then have a video package of Jeff Hardy's feud with Randy Orton. From Jeff's perspective, hype up their Hell in a Cell match in about 2 weeks. Backstage, you see Paige when Miz and Maurice all of a sudden roll up. They have arrived. They complain about cutting their dinner short because both Detroit's food is super subpar. But also, this is a gift of the Magi situation because they came here to confront Bryan and Brie Bella, who of course left the building already. And Paige books Miz in an open challenge, and then the A-lister complains and tells her to be a good general manager instead. She agrees and tells them they're free to go. But if they do, they shouldn't ever come back. Paige looking hot as hell as always, of course, pretty much threatens them with their jobs. And of course, they stick around. Because we then see my man of the night, R-Truth, walking around and thinking he sees Carmella. But instead, he sees Maurice. He rolls up and asks what she's doing, and she tells Truth never to speak. The Miz rolls up and says, never speak to my wife again, and asks, when was the last time that they teamed together, which is referring to Austin Truth. Truth says 7 years ago. Miz says that was the last time he was relevant, and he's a joke now, which, as I keep saying, what gets the Miz so much heat and makes him a good heel is that he speaks the truth. Like, no offense, but for 7 years, has R-Truth really felt that relative? Why do you think I wasn't taking that seriously? No way. Truth says he doesn't know what Carmella sees in him, and he walks away, referring to still calling Maurice Carmella. Then we get Samoa Joe coming out, and he gets into the ring, and what's the first thing he says? It was not as funny as the first time, because the first time he had more of like an evil look in his eye. This time, the look in his face wasn't quite as, humorous. Well, but he still looked right to the camera, eyes forward, and goes, "Oh, Wendy!" And I popped, as always. I love when he does that. He says he walked the building back and forth and up and down and couldn't find a champion, so they must be taking his threats seriously. Last week he said he just might stop by the house and pay a visit. And in fact, he knows that somewhere in the backwoods of Georgia, They're huddled in the living room, Wendy cradling Annie in her arms, trembling. But he needs her to look at AJ, standing there, staring at the door, curtains drawn with a baseball bat, wondering when he's going to bust through the door. But that's not going to happen because he's not a monster. He's not the man she thinks he is, and he said last week to keep his promise to her. And he needs her to see what he's done for her. Delivered her absentee husband on a Tuesday night and forced him to actually care about them to boot. His actions have forced Styles to come home and look after his family. He wants them to enjoy tonight, to enjoy Daddy tucking them in and making them feel safe, because there's going to be a lot more nights like that from now on, because at Hell in a Cell, a very, very bad man is going to take his championship and make him go night-night. Daddy's going to have to go night-night. Not that he's already done so far. Whatever he said 2 weeks ago when he started the whole, "Oh, Wendy!" But all of a sudden, AJ's face appears on the Titantron. Not looking happy at all. He looks angry. He wants to kill the guy. And he said it's all right to threaten another man, but to threaten his family, and that's where the talking stops. Styles' music hits. And at first, Styles not coming out. And I'm thinking Styles will come out of the crowd attack him, I thought. But nope, he came out on the ramp. He charges down, and as he's charging out, I'm thinking, okay, Joe, please stick around and fight. Please stick around and fight. Here and there, whenever not every, okay, The Miz, it works, but not every single heel has to run from a fight. I'm like, please don't have him run. Please don't have him run. AJ gets in the ring. Joe throws the first punch, and I'm just like, thank you, because that's the Samoa Joe. He doesn't walk away from fights. He is going after the championship. AJ Styles beat him up with a chair at SummerSlam. He obviously is even more angry than before, and they have a nice brawl. It was awesome. It was more chaotic, not the greatest brawl. It's not the most chaotic brawl of all time, but it was still a lot more fun to watch than that stupid crap we got last night on Raw, which we're not going to talk about that show anymore. But they brawl. Paige brings out referees, break them up. AJ grabs a chair. He goes to smash Samoa Joe's face with it, but Joe gets out of the way. The chair hits the post, and they stop. But then AJ goes around and jumps and hits like a dive onto Joe and takes out a referee. They try to continue the brawl, but Paige just has the referees break them up, and Paige is trying to calm down AJ, telling him to think of his family and whatnot. You're going to have your chance at Hell in a Cell. Man, this can't be just another one-on-one match. Again, Hardy and Orton, okay, I'll accept that inside of Hell in a Cell, but I still feel like that should be more of like a Street Fighter, Extreme Rules match. This needs to be Hell in a Cell. If not, no DQ or a Falls Count Anywhere match, because this needs to be an all-out fight. Things have got even more personal. And my one friend was talking tonight, what if they did go as far as having Joe show up at AJ's house? I think, we should try to get a repeat of what happened with Orton and Triple H right before WrestleMania 25, almost 10 years ago. I can't believe it's already been almost 10 years since we had WrestleMania 25. But let's go for it. We can do that. But add a stipulation to this match. There needs to be one. I'm dead serious. Add a stipulation to this match. This was awesome. Again, Joe is zoned in now. Again, I was worried because for a while he wasn't really doing too much. He lost to Roman Reigns, came over to SmackDown. Yeah, he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but he hasn't really done much since. Doesn't really feud anybody at all. But nope, he's in the title picture, and it looks like he's not missing a beat. He is gaining momentum in this feud, despite not winning the title at SummerSlam. He is still gaining momentum, and that's what I am loving. So, thank you, SmackDown Live, whoever your head writer is, because it is definitely not Road Dogg. Because SmackDown rocks. You rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Wait, didn't get tongue twisted. Anyways, check the live chat and see if we got anybody. Nope, nobody. Wow. Dead stream that, guys. What's going on here? Anyways, so we once again have the man of the hour backstage. Still looking for Carmella. And Ty Diller's with him, and he points her out. Truth rolls up to ask her if she's seen herself. She tells him to leave her alone, but Truth asks her for a truce to be in his corner against The Miz and the other Carmella. Doesn't say Maurice, he calls Maurice the other Carmella. Carmella isn't buying it until he tells her that Maurice called her Staten Island trash, and she gets hot and says she wants to rip her hair out and feed it to her. Truth says he's offering Dillinger a lesson. Ty doesn't know what he could possibly teach him, because you can't teach that. And this is what you can't teach that, as Truth says he's teaching him how to get into the main event of SmackDown Live, which he does. The match is made official, and eventually Carmella would agree to be in Truth's corner. So a lot of people are definitely saying that this might be a face turn for Carmella. It may be based off of how she didn't get involved with what happened after the match, you know, with her being a heel and whatnot. So it may be a face turn. I don't know. But they really are going to go somewhere with this Truth and Carmella stuff. I'm loving it. Again, it is entertaining. Again, for most of my years, my 5 or 6 years as a wrestling fan so far, have never really been much of our Truth fan. I felt he's pointless, thought he was annoying, but now again, he's literally making me laugh. Like, I'm thinking, it's like, I was cool with him getting this main event match tonight that he got. It wasn't, spectacular or anything, but it was still, it was a solid main event. I literally, I want to see Truth and Carmella win the mixed match challenge this time around. I want to see that happen. We'll see what happens, though. But then we get a video package from Orange's perspective for the Hell in a Cell match. Then we have our triple threat match for the #1 contendership for, the second triple threat match. The winner faces the Bar next week for a chance to face the New Day for the SmackDown Live WWE World Tag Team Champions at Hell in a Cell. So it is Rusev Day, Sanity, and the Usos in a triple threat match. Now, let's check the Twitter poll first off, because I actually did post a poll out on Twitter earlier saying, who did you want to see to win this? And my pick to win this was Rusev Day, but I was predicting that they were going to pin the Usos, because I feel that, the Sanity has lost enough so far up on the main roster, but I do think, they didn't need to be pinned. The Usos could take the pin instead, because I was predicting Rusev Day based off the stories going on. So I had 6 votes on this of who do you want to see win a triple threat match. We had 50% say the Usos, 17% said Sanity, and 33% saying Rusev Day. The match honestly wasn't too bad. I kind of like this match a little bit better than the triple threat match last week. So the match last week featured, the Bar, which are awesome. The Club, were, okay, but again, they're still not back on track to how they were, when they first came into WWE. And the Clones, again, which I didn't know saw jobs. So this match had some more established teams in there, and of course the story with Rusev Day, getting back on the same page, and Aiden English now looking like a complete joke and actually helping out Rusev, even though Rusev was doing mostly in-ring work, Rusev was doing mostly out-of-the-ring work. The part of the match I thought was stupid though was how Jey Uso went running towards the rope to give men to do the dive, or go Uso crazy, whatever you want to call it. And he was looking there for like a few seconds. You saw that Rusev was standing right there. Wouldn't you know logically he was going to tag himself in there? I thought that was a little weird, but I still thought it brought out the best in all 3 of these teams. Of course, I like the sequence that the near fall wherever I think Rusev hit a Mashka kick on one person, and then the Usos tagged themselves in and did the splash on Eric Young, but it kicked out. That was a nice little sequence there. But of course, it ends up with Russo tagging himself in, and then the Usos did their Uso crazy splash, whatever I can call it, on the outside, taking out everybody else. But then of course, I think also Aiden English did this thing getting rid of someone to cause distraction. And then Rusev hits a Mashka kick on Eric Young, and Rusev Day win, which I'm happy about. But again, we're rather seeing the pin the Usos than Sanity, because Sanity keeps losing, and I don't know why. But So Rusev Day wins, but it would be nice to see them pin the Usos instead. But a fun triple threat match. Next week we get the Rusev Day. I'm sorry, Rusev Day. And the two guys that go, we don't just set the bar, we are the bar. You know, I just see the bar winning that match and going on to defeat the New Day for the SmackDown Live WWE World Tag Team Champions. So I see that happening. So then, before we get to our main event, though, the one thing that kind of bothered me about tonight's show, has been bothering me the past few weeks, what on earth is going on with the U.S. title? Why has Shinsuke Nakamura not been defending that title? I mean, we saw him say something about Knock America like 2 weeks ago, but he wasn't on SmackDown last week. He's on SmackDown this week. Now, I get, I keep saying, we got to tone down, the pay-per-views, not have so many, matches, which, that's what we're going with. Okay, I thank you, but, why is the U.S. title at least not being used on the show or not? Why when SmackDown Live's been good, why is there always one division that still feels like the title is pointless? Like when SmackDown was good from the return of the brand split until after the Superstar shakeup in 2017, the only two things I was not happy with SmackDown was the tag team division, because it felt pointless, and I wasn't happy with how they booked Apollo Crews. Now, we're booking the tag team division good. Everything else is great. But what's up with the U.S. title? What's going on with it? I don't get that. So that's what kind of, brought me a little bit. I'm like, okay, I know we can't go to every single level with every story here and there, but why is there nothing going on with the U.S. title? Explain that to me. Why? I don't know. But anyways, so it gets into our main event. Backstage, we have of course, we first have the announcement of season 2 of the Mixed Match Challenge. Miz and Maurice come out, and Miz says he can't believe after 8 years that he is forced to remind everyone that he's superior to Daniel Bryan, but here we are, and he rolls tape of the ending to the Bryan and Almas match last week before high-five Maurice. They're sick of chasing Bryan and Brie all over this godforsaken city, and they'll drop them faster than Sports Reference, and he calls them out one last time. Maurice is like, Mike, they're not coming out. They're afraid. And Miz then says that berates Bryan for tucking his tail and leaving like he did when he retired. So wherever he is, who is the coward now? He runs Daniel down for forcing Brie to damage her own brand down, and it disgusts him. And at Hell in a Cell, they'll be responsible for what happens, but it'll be Bryan and Brie's own fault. Out came Carmella and R-Truth singing their entrance scene together. So I'm like, okay, again, it looks like Carmella is leaning towards a face turn. I'm gonna wait and see if it's one or if it's just brief, because of her teaming up with R-Truth. We'll see what happens though. We get R-Truth in the Miz in our main event. Now on paper, it doesn't sound like it's anything spectacular, but this was not that bad of a match at all whatsoever. Truth actually looked like like he could hang with the Miz. Again, Miz is nothing too spectacular in the ring. But again, he with his charisma and his in-ring ability has improved. He has been able to bring out some of the best of his opponents. Just ask Daniel Bryan, ask Seth Rollins, even ask Roman freaking Reigns. Their match at Raw 25 and the rematch for the IC title they had were both really good matches. I'll give them both credit. They were both really good matches. And I felt he kind of made R-Truth look like a little more legit in this match. Towards the end of the match, though, of course, Daniel Bryan's music hits an off distraction. R-Truth does a victory roll up to get the win. And afterwards, Bryan and Brie come down. Truth and Carmella just get out of the way, and they start brawling. But then out in the blue came Almas and Vega trying to get their revenge from what happened earlier that night. But instead, they fight back. They put them both in the yes locks, and the Miz went to run down, but then he slipped and fell, of course, backing up because Bryan got to the ropes, showing off that Miz definitely is a coward after all, but Miz will not admit it. And that's how it went up the air. So I'm hoping this sets up for a Bryan and Brie taking on Almas and Vega next week on SmackDown. I would love to see that mixed tag team match. But yeah, I really look forward to see what goes on with that match. And this is another fun episode of SmackDown Live. Not as good, I feel, as the past couple weeks, but still another strong episode. I would just like to see something happen with the U.S. title, though. I just don't understand why they're not doing anything with the U.S. title. They wonder why, people are souring on Shinsuke. Now he's not even, appearing on a show. Why? Like, what's going on there? You need to come out going do 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 whatever. But yes. Anyways, guys. But once again, let's say it one more time. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown Live, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Man, it was a fun night. Again, R-Truth and Carmella, you guys are my pick for season 2 of the Mixed Match Challenge. So, guys, that is it. We got Lauren here saying she's here. She's going to give SmackDown Live a B-. Thank you for joining me live, Lauren. But unfortunately, I'm just ending the show now. I mean, if you got any thoughts to say, leave them in the live chat. Of course, you missed my awful rap at the beginning of this video, but I will, read the lyrics again I came up with. I'll try to do it again. Let's see if I can do this again. People over there, what's up? Feel me stand and say what's up. What's up? 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 Brian hunted Miz and Bree hunted Maurice, also known as Mella, paired up with another fella, because we're having the truth, the awesome funny truth, who used to be annoying, but now he's not so fooling. He's not as funny as Wendy, but he's not so Blandy. He claims that he showed Ty, looking him in the eye, how to get in the main event of SmackDown Live. He's not just that, but he also shows how to thrive, because he says Mella, and he says that's what's up. What's up? 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 And one more time for the live streamer scream that Raw sucks and SmackDown Live rocks. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown Live, you rock. One more time, guys. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown Live, you rock. Okay, actually, I had the lyrics in like better form that time, so that was a lot better than me rapping. Again, I've only rapped one other time, and it was for a school project in college. Again, it may be available somewhere here on YouTube, but I'm not telling you guys where it is. You are not seeing it. But yeah, guys, let's see if anybody else got in the live chat. All that was missing was Orton, Charlotte, Becky, and Jeff. They had Orton and Jeff have their individual do their individual packages talking about their Hell in a Cell match, and Charlotte and Becky had that split screen satellite interview, which again was cool with it. But yeah, no Nakamura, no U.S. title. I still don't know what's on there. Way better than the crap show we had last night. You mean the garbage show that we had last night? Yeah, we got that. But I'll give Lauren another minute or two to leave any more thoughts. But I will go to my polls on Twitter and give the grades that people are voting for so far, and which show did you enjoy more, Raw or SmackDown Live? Also, another shout out to, I believe his Twitter name is Chris33376559. Chris gave me a little shout out on Twitter yesterday saying my review is awesome. Don't know if you were in the live chat at all yet, my friend, but thank you for the shout and for the thumbs up for the review as always, and of course to Lauren and anybody else joining this live chat for the thumbs up. But anyway, so let's go to my polls here. So, what grade would you give this episode of Raw? 4 votes. Everybody said B. And which showed you more this week, Raw or SmackDown Live? We got 5 votes. 80% said SmackDown Live. 20% said Raw. Vince, Road Dogg, which one of those were you? Tell me. I'm waiting. You can tell me. Hello. Hello. But no, I give SmackDown Live a B+ again. Strong show. Stuff with that Comics Naomi was meh. There's more sort of interviews, which they're not bad, but doesn't make quite as good as like some good wrestling. But they were still effective. I like the stuff with Truth and Carmella, of course. Again, just the big thing is what's going on with the U.S. title. Like that's my big gripe now with SmackDown Live is what's going on with the U.S. title. Can't all the titles feel relevant, please? Please, I'm asking. Please, we will see. But doesn't look like anybody else has anything to say. So with that, guys, excuse me, I will check out here. I'll be live either later on tonight or tomorrow for my live review of 205 Live, which is going to feature now Drake Maverick, the GM of 205 Live, and now the apparent manager for AOP. So I don't know how that's going to play into effect in this role on 205 Live, which I hope is not affected, because I do love Drake, the DM on the GM on 205 Live. But I don't know if I'm going to like Drake, the manager for Obs of Pain, because it's still random as heck. But so we got that, and then also tomorrow we're doing my live view of NXT. Thursday, my special live stream is actually going to be what inspired me. My special live stream is going to be my top 10 stables of all time, because yesterday there was a top 10 list, another crappy top 10 list revealed by WWE, and I'm going to give it its true top 10 list of what it should be. So I may not be perfect, but let me tell you, WWE, that list is going to be much better than yours, such as yours, also your stupid top 10 lists from SmackDown Live earlier this year that Jinder Mahal was trying to, stir the pot between Bobby Roode and Randy Orton about. Oh, Bobby's number 5 or 6, or was Randy's number 9? Couldn't the idiot just see for once that neither of them cared at all whatsoever? Ah, gosh. Is Melon face now and Maverick heel now? I really don't know if it was going with Drake Maverick. Is Carmella face though? I am not too sure. I mean, it looks like they may be going with that, but I'm not sure if that's just temporary because of what's going on with Truth. But I'm going to wait for a little bit before I confirm that. Best part was the Daniel and Bree segment. That was awesome. And Charlotte and Becky's promo. She said, sorry, I'm late. No worries. Our Truth is definitely getting back on his game. Like, really? If they would have our Truth versus Shinsuke Nakamura for a U.S. title match at Hell in a Cell, God bless you all. That would be awesome. Because I want to be hearing our Truth telling America, USA, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How was your day? Was not too bad, actually. How about yours? So yeah. But thank you, Lauren, for stuff in the live chat. I'll be back up here live later on tonight or tomorrow. And in my special live stream Thursday will be again, the correct top 10 list of the top 10 WWE stables of all time. There's another one I've been wanting to do for a while. It was something I thought of, but because of that top 10 list I saw yesterday, I'm like, you know what? I got to overrule that and do that one instead this week. So maybe, well, then again, next week's probably going to be something with Hell in a Cell. This week's top 10 list will be stables. Next will be top 10 Hell in a Cell matches. The following week will be the one that I've been wanting to do for a while now. So we will do that one next week. See you Thursday. Where's Nakamura been? No idea. There are 2 Hell in a Cell matches, which I'm cool with that. So one more time for I'm going to check it out. Let's hype some things up. So again, also, as I mentioned too, I'll post some photos on the internet as Friday night I'll be attending NXT live in Pittsburgh at Stage AE, which will be awesome. That's in 3 days. In 6 days, it is Monday Night Raw, the go-home show for Hell in a Cell. Boo, boo. And then in 7 days till the go-home show of SmackDown Live. What's up? What's up? Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. It is also, let me see here, 12 days until Hell in a Cell. What's up? What's up? And since I will be home watching that show tonight with my one friend, I may do some live reactions. I will be home to a couple matches at Hell in a Cell. Maybe. I'm not sure yet, but maybe. And of course, it'll be 2 weeks till the start of season 2 for the Mixed Match Challenge, which, all right, what the heck? What's up? What's up? Because I wanted to see Carmella and R-Truth win that. And of course, all this I'll put over it again because it's exciting for me as always, but it is 18 days also till my 25th birthday. So what's up? What's up? And of course, because I always mention it, it's 20 days till Sonya Deville's birthday since I am 2 days older than Sonya Deville. She's not one of my favorites, but oh well. Anyways, but thank you guys for the stuff in the live chat. I'm more excited for Orton and Jeff than Roman and Braun's. Definitely. I'll be shocked if you put the Shield in your top 10 stable. Well, I may, but not number 1. Not that high up, but I may, because excluding this year, I still have a soft spot for the Shield past, but not number one. Hey, Sweet Dreams Bay, sure thing, Sweet Dreams as well, Lauren. But guys, thanks again for joining the live chat. Again, guys, if you're new to this channel, because I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, I'm at 939 last I saw, and also get some more views on that Hell in a Cell Braided match card. Also, 55 views for a match card, guys. That's awful. What's up with my match cards this year? The most views I got on a match card this year, no joke, is my Backlash match card. 4.5 thousand views. And that was the worst pay-per-view of the year so far. So come on, guys, let's get the views coming in. Get them up on the match cards at least. But yes, make sure to tune in for more content on the channel, more of my reviews, and stay tuned to my Twitter page as well. On Fridays, I will be posting photos and some videos from my experience at NXT Live at Stage AE. Again, special streams Thursday. Stay tuned for more for my Shabs 3000 Let's Play. Just guys, please, if you have any more thoughts on SmackDown Live, what grade would you give? What shows you more to Raw or SmackDown Live? Leave thoughts down in the comment section below. Give me a what's up, and be sure to always click my like and subscribe more content on my channel, and follow me on Twitter at DemandAirborne93. Again, I'll see you either later on tonight or tomorrow morning for my live review of 205 Live, and then my review of NXT tomorrow night. So guys, thank you for tuning in to this live review. I had fun. An awesome show tonight for SmackDown Live. B+. I'll see you guys all later on. So until then, guys, have a great night. And one more time before signing out, hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Hey, Raw, you suck. SmackDown, you rock. Good night, everybody. Peace out.